Hey, this is Gary with Jolly Dolly, and I'm going to show you how to change out the throttle on a chain drive Jolly Dolly. Tools you'll need for this job include a pair of snips, a knife, some Sharpies, a rubber hammer, a 5/16 drill driver or nut driver, and the throttle kit from Jolly Dolly. Start by removing the hand grip. If you can't twist it off, carefully cut it off with a knife. Loosen the set screw with a 3mm Allen wrench until the throttle is loose enough to come off. Remove the rear control box cover using a 5/16 nut driver. Locate the throttle connectors and note the color matching of the 3 individual wires. For most dollies, this should match color for color, red to red, black to black, and white to white. If yours is different, make note of that. Now, the throttle wires on the older dollies can get brittle over time, so it's best to minimize flexing the wires as much as possible. Pinch the locking tab with your thumb and pull the 2 connectors apart. Cut the wire coming from the throttle just inside the frame of the dolly and remove the old throttle. Insert the gold connectors on the new throttle into a plastic drinking straw section. Thread the wires through the wire hole and into the inside of the control box. Slide the new throttle onto the handle while pulling the slack out of the wire. Tighten the set screw with the Allen wrench until the throttle no longer moves. Flick the throttle with your finger to make sure it springs back to neutral. It's a good idea to test fit the new connector and even mark it with the correct wire colors to ensure that you match them correctly. Looking at the back of the connector, you'll notice that the wire holes are T-shaped. That's to accommodate the locking tab on the gold connectors. Orient them accordingly and insert them into the correct holes, matching up the wire colors that you previously noted or marked. Be aware that once you lock these into place, there is no practical way to remove them, so you have to be 100% certain of the color coding. If you're having trouble getting some of the connectors to go in, make sure they are flat. If not, you may have to bend them back to flat. Now use your paper clip to push the gold connectors all the way in and lock them into place. You should hear a distinct clicking noise for each one. When you're done, gently pull on the individual wires to make sure that they're fully locked and won't back out. Now connect your 2 connectors together. Squeeze the locking tab and push it all the way into place, making sure the connectors are completely locked together. Now turn the dolly on and test the throttle to make sure it's working. Tuck the wires inside the control box, making sure that none of them will get pinched when you put the cover plate back on. Put the cover plate on using the drill driver, but be careful not to strip or break any of the screws. Install the rubber grip by placing it on the handle and tapping on it with a dead blow hammer or a 2x4. Repeat the process for the other side. Flick the throttle with your thumb to make sure that it springs back to the neutral position. That's it for this video. If you have questions, message us on our Facebook page. Thanks, and have a jolly day.